One interesting question that comes up when working with Canvas cards is what happens if cards overlap. Which card will be in the foreground and which ones will be in the background? Let me demonstrate the problem. First, I'm going to open a new Canvas drawing. And let's get some sample objects. Let's open one of our stencils here, and I'll place it in a paste to the side. Let's bring over a circle. I'm going to select it and copy it and then paste it into our Canvas drawing. And let's go and grab a square. And we'll grab the same color. Copy it. Paste it. Now, when I drag this card over, notice how it overlaps. That is, the square is in the foreground. When I click away, it's still in the foreground. But let's say I want the circle to be in the foreground. If I click on circle, it gets selected. But when I click away, notice it's still in the background. If I right mouse click on circle, there's no option to bring it into the foreground. So how can I make circle the card in the foreground? Well, it seems that you have to actually move the card. So I moved it up, and I moved it back down. And now, if I click away, it's in the foreground. It seems that Canvas gives priority to the last edited cards. So if I want a card to be on top when overlapped, I just have to move it a little, move it back, and now it's in the foreground. Let's demonstrate it again. I'm going to select this, copy it, and then paste it. But now when I bring it over here, of course, this is the newest card, so it's not in the background. Actually, it's sitting above. Let's do another one. And once more. Well, what if I want the square to be in the foreground? Again, I just have to move it a little bit. And that will tell Canvas it was the last edited card and it should be on top. So in review, we can control which cards are in the foreground, that is to say on top of other cards, by simply moving them, which forces it to come to the foreground. If in the future you have moved another of the cards, of course, that will become the foreground. But simply just move the card that you want to be in the foreground and everything will work as expected.